You feed him, you walk him, you pick up after him in the rain at 6 in the morning without a thank you. But here's a question almost nobody stops to ask. Does your golden retriever actually consider you his person? Not just the human who fills the bowl. His person. The one he chose. Because, here's the thing, scientists have quietly figured out over the last decade. Dogs don't bond equally with everyone. And they don't simply love whoever feeds them the most. A dog picks a person the way you'd pick a best friend. For reasons that go a lot deeper than dinner. And once he's chosen you, he starts leaving clues, little signals hiding in plain sight that you've probably seen 100 times without ever realizing what they meant. So here are 7 signs your golden retriever has chosen you as his person for life. Some of them will make you smile. But the 7th one is the one that tends to get people. Stay with me for that. Sign number 1. He looks into your eyes for no reason at all. Not begging, not waiting for food. He just finds your face across the room, and he holds your gaze, soft and calm, like he's checking that you're still there. This looks like nothing. It is not nothing. In 2015, a team of Japanese researchers published a study in the journal Science that changed how we understand this. When your dog gazes into your eyes, both of you get a surge of oxytocin, the same bonding hormone that floods a new mother when she holds her baby. And here's the beautiful part. It's a loop. His gaze raises your oxytocin, which makes you look back at him more warmly, which raises his oxytocin, which makes him hold the gaze longer. Wolves, even wolves raised by humans, don't do this. Your golden does it without being taught, when he catches your eye and just softens. That's not your dog staring into space. That's your dog telling you he loves you in the oldest language he has. Sign number 2. In a new place, he keeps glancing back at you. Take him somewhere unfamiliar. A busy park, a friend's house, a street he's never walked, and watch what his eyes do. Every few seconds, they flick back to find you. Behaviorists call this checking in, and it comes straight out of attachment science. To a bonded dog, you are what researchers call a secure base. Your home, even when home is a parking lot in a town he's never been to. A dog who hasn't chosen his person wanders off, nose down, doing his own thing. A dog who has chosen you treats you like the fixed point the whole world turns around. He's not looking back because he's nervous. He's looking back because you're his anchor, and he wants to know his anchor is still holding. Sign number 3. He is your shadow. You get up to get a glass of water. He gets up. You move to the other room. He follows. You go to the bathroom and close the door, and there he is, a big golden nose pressed into the gap at the bottom, waiting. People laugh this off as clinginess. But following you from room to room is one of the clearest markers of a strong attachment bond. He's not doing it because he needs something. He's doing it because being near you is the thing. In a dog's mind, the pack stays together, and to him, you are the pack. Every doorway you walk through is a tiny decision on his part. Wherever you're going, that's where I want to be. Sign number 4. He leans. Out of nowhere, he'll walk over and just drop his full weight against your legs, or flop down so he's touching you, even when there's a whole empty couch. Or that classic golden move, the paw. The heavy paw that lands on your knee and stays there. This is physical trust made visible. A dog only presses his body into someone he feels completely safe with. Because in the wild, that kind of contact means letting your guard down. The lean is your golden saying, I've got you, and I know you've got me. That ridiculous 70-pound dog who thinks he's a lap dog isn't being needy. He's giving you the highest compliment a dog can give. I don't need to protect myself around you. Sign number 5. He loses his entire mind when you come home, even if you were gone 10 minutes. The spinning, the wiggling, the whole body bending into a happy question mark, the toy he suddenly must go find and show you. Here's something people get wrong. They think the size of the greeting is just excitement. It's actually about how much you were missed. Dogs experience time partly through scent. As the day goes on, your smell slowly fades from the house, and researchers think that fading scent is one way your dog senses how long you've been gone. So, when you walk back through that door, and your scent comes flooding back all at once, and he greets you like a soldier home from war for a 5-minute trip to the mailbox, That's not a dog who's confused. That's a dog for whom your return is the best part of the day, every single time. Sign number 6, and this one is pure golden retriever. He brings you things: a sock, a shoe, a leaf, his favorite toy, soggy and half destroyed. Sometimes he doesn't even want you to throw it. He just needs you to have it. This is written into his DNA. Golden retrievers were bred for generations to carry things gently in their mouths and bring them back to a person. And that instinct runs so deep, it shows up as a social gift. In the wild, sharing something valuable is an act of trust and affection. When your golden trots up and drops a slobbery tennis ball in your lap like it's the crown jewels, he is doing the single most golden retriever thing possible. He found something he thinks is wonderful, and the first thing he wanted to do with it was give it to you, not the other humans. And sign number 7, the one I told you to wait for. Your golden mirrors, you. When you're calm, he's calm. When you're wound up, stressed, pacing around before a big day, somehow he's off too. And this isn't your imagination. In 2019, researchers in Sweden measured long-term stress hormones in dogs and their owners using cortisol stored in their hair over months. What they found was stunning. The stress levels of the dogs were synchronized with the stress levels of their humans, not the other way around. The dogs were mirroring the people. Your golden is quietly tracking your emotional weather day after day and tuning himself to match it. Think about what that actually means. He has bonded to you so completely that your inner life has become his inner life. When you had that terrible week and he wouldn't leave your side and you told yourself you were imagining it, you weren't. He felt it. He was carrying some of it with you. That is not the behavior of a pet. That is the behavior of a creature who has folded his whole nervous system into yours and decided your peace is his job. So put it all together. The gaze that floods you both with the same hormone, the glance back in a strange place, the shadow at every doorway, the lean, the welcome home, the gift dropped in your lap, and the quiet mirroring of your own heart. These aren't 7 random quirks. They're 7 ways of saying the same thing. And here's the part that surprises people most. We assume dogs bond with whoever feeds them. But when researchers actually test it, food isn't what wins a dog's heart. Attention is. The eye contact, the touch, the talking, the time. Dogs consistently choose the person who engages with them over the person who merely feeds them. Which means your golden didn't choose you because you're the one with the can opener. He chose you because of the 1,000 small moments you probably don't even remember. The scratch behind the ears on the way past, the way you say his name, the fact that when the world gets scary, he looks for you, and you're there. You were never just his owner. Somewhere along the way, without any ceremony, he made a decision. Out of everyone on this planet, out of every voice and every pair of hands, he picked yours. And a golden retriever, once he picks you, doesn't do it halfway and doesn't do it for a season. He does it for the whole of his short, bright, wonderful life. So the next time he rests that heavy head on your knee and lets out a long sigh, look down and remember what it took for him to trust like that. You didn't just get a dog, you got chosen. And if this made you look at your own goofy, gigantic, golden-hearted best friend a little differently, stick around. Because there is so much more going on behind those brown eyes than we ever gave them credit for. I'll see you in the next one.